Hello and welcome back to the Dwarves and playing hardball. Who doesn't love them? Our long-bearded friends. We have found out some interesting stuff last time. There is a grand orc camp blocking our way. On our way, or the way to the firstling fortress over here. And we infiltrated it already from behind. Through the mines from the Torbrook mines here. And we know that there are mercenaries at the tavern that we can take on for 500 gold. But let's have a look what's going on here first. I want to destroy this orc camp, but let's have a look what's going on there.
You discover some ancient ruins and an orc camp in a gorge. A small group of Bognalim is moving between tents, piles of rubbish and cages. In one of the cages, you think you can make out some movement.
Well, let's charge this camp. Also, like they have a prisoner or something or what?
They're coming out the holes.
Oh, cool.
You there, my bag! Over there! Quick! You'll have to smoke them out.
Yeah, I want you. And I want you. And let's have... I don't want to make any experiments here, but let's have this guy this time. Because we didn't see much during the last battle. So what is this here? The Talisman of Steady Battle. Increase the damage of auto attacks by 100. I feel that Boindle might profit from this very much, but on the other hand, no. I think with him it's the better thing with the healing, the more attacks and so on. And yeah, we have the protection. He's got the Talisman of Initiative, which is a nice one, and then Furgas can actually have the increase of special attacks. I feel that the special attacks are usually actually a really good thing. But he could also just stay behind the others and then fire these darts here. Special attacks by 20 or rather the talisman. Yeah, but it's only for a couple of seconds anyway. So let's rather make it count here. I feel that's actually better. So let's start the fight like this. And there is... what's that?
And what now?
There are bombs.
Yes?
For Boindal, then you get the bombs. Can actually... we need to smoke them out, the guy said. Well, these are pretty cool ruins though. Like, who made that, I wonder? Oh, that's that a mine over there or something. What's there? We need. Oh yeah. Okay, then.
As good as done.
Our quickest guy here, Boindle, should do it. You get that?
I'm with you. Grenades. Throw them into the holes. That ought to stop the little beasts.
Yeah.
What is it?
I guess they will come out of here. Bognalim alive. Yeah, we need to kill them all, well, I guess. Can you do this one here?
How many is that now?
Oh, he didn't shoot. Okay.
What is it? Yes?
Boindal.
Say goodbye forever!
Attack them. Aha, this one is destroyed now, okay. Then
and what now?
Through this one there. Cave's burned out. Good, Boindal. And then you do this here.
Too easy! Yes, yes!
Here. Oh, there's also one here, there, huh? Now let's do this one first.
Of course! What is it?
Well, these beasts
As good
are
as
really
done.
nasty,
Welcome to
actually.
the future!
Yeah, like that.
What is it?
Throwing one in there. Yeah, but by the way,
What is
you
it?
can rather go away
Why not?
there.
Huh? 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 Understood.
Deal. Yeah, it's fine.
Yes?
And then you shoot this
Target
here.
in sight.
Let's fire. Let's see how that goes here. How that works. Yeah, that works like crap. And this?
Kill.
Ah, well. Oh, there's one.
Yes.
in-
Attack.
Yeah, they can do this leap attack.
Well,
Do this one here.
Who's next?
Well.
yes?
Then
I'm
you
on my
run
way.
down there. So there are two more open.
What is it?
Are back there. Okay.
I'm with you.
You run up there. You throw this here.
What is it?
Hack him. And slash him. Well, that's really cool. They have some quite jumping power there.
And what now?
So that thing is gone, and then we run over there.
Yes, yes.
Vile creature. Huh? End it.
Taking that one like so.
Yeah.
Good, let's get that.
Well,
So guys, you can actually fire it in the knee
how many is that now?
and then kill it off.
Yes.
Okay.
And again.
It's also dead. Very
Yes?
good. He's got some kind of repetition or repeating crossbow something. Can we do it like on this one? Oh. You
Huh?
hit Tungdil.
On my way.
Oh, and now
Understood.
Tungdil is actually in panic or something. Well,
Huh?
let's throw another grenade in there.
He hardly put up a fight.
So there. Now we just need to kill them. Kill that thing.
Yes.
You are not. Yeah, very good.
Attack.
Well,
Then you use this one.
Vile creature.
why not?
One here.
Kill.
And what now?
What is it?
You grab sword. One more.
Understood.
Attack there.
Yes.
Burndal up there. Well, you can actually mess it up like
And
so.
again.
Got it. Well,
Oh, what bad luck for you.
would use the bow now. Well, they are able to use tools, therefore, huh?
Say goodbye
Well,
forever.
So there are two more alive. Question is, who put this guy into the cage? Or maybe they are more. These beasts are more intelligent than we thought. Ah, there's another one there. Okay, well,
Huh? Of course.
Huh?
help out there.
Oh, what bad luck for
It's
you.
running away, huh?
On my way.
Use the special attack. Good. Use this one. Ah, yeah, very
Oh,
good.
what
Kill it
bad
off.
luck for you.
Good, that's it. Very nice.
Very impressive, I must say. Let me out, my friends.
Well, very nice. Some extra experience here. Ah, yeah. Rodario. Acid Cloud. Rodario throws a vial that releases an acid cloud, deals damage to enemies, and floats in the air for a short while. Oh, 2000. Or Cloud of Sleep. Rodario throws a vial that releases a narcotic cloud, stuns enemies. That's actually also not so good and not so bad in conjunction with the others. So, like, then if they are stunned, I mean, it depends if they are lying on the ground, then they can get an insta kill. but I feel the acid cloud could be more useful, although it costs 4. But let's do that. And this here, persuade. Rodario cunningly persuades his enemies to fight on his side. Well, I wonder how we would do that. Oh, so that's her. Yeah, she just plays the act as an elf, right? Interesting, interesting blades she has. So, Ring of Death with quick attacks. Namora deals heavy damage to all enemies surrounding her. Or Assassination. Namora disappears, appears behind an enemy and deals heavy damage with a stab. Then she reappears at her previous location. I think that's probably super useful against very strong enemies. Let's have that. Because with the others I usually... Oh yeah, he's got some really cool stuff there indeed. Because with the others we usually have area attacks. Yeah. Shrill. Can we reset it? Burning Dart, yeah. Well. He doesn't actually... Grenade launcher. Yeah, okay, so he doesn't have any choices. But we already had the Burning Dart. Oh well, whatever. So like that. Another ivory figurine. So, there we are. Now let's save the game first. Saving. And let's save on 1. So here. Take the bag. So what's with the bag?
Dried herbs.
Dried herbs? Oh yeah, okay. Well, and then there's this here.
A pile of
Bracket.
wood. Or is it actually a pyre?
So, welcome to freedom. It's
Oh,
a
thank
human.
you. Have you seen Helga? Helga? Helga! Where are you?
Oh, that's a bit sad.
Hello? I am Tungdil Goldhand. These are my companions, Boindil, Boendal, Rodario, Fergus and Namora, Bavragor and Goimgar.
Have you seen Helga?
No, we haven't. If you don't mind me asking, what is your name?
Call me Ensign and drop the pleasantries.
Who's Helga?
If I may, who is this Helga?
Helga? Where?
I don't know. I just wanted to know.
Helga is my wife. Didn't I mention that? We came here together, but then the orcs came and she was gone. Do you think she might have gone home? Helga!
You
Oh, no.
have a dark notion of what might have happened to Helga, but as you have no proof, you'd rather say nothing.
If you see her, you'll let me know, right?
Sure. Well, thank you for the grenades.
I wanted to thank you. Your grenades really helped us.
Grenades? Oh, yeah, no problem. I used them to break up boulders, but I ended up attracting these pests. Who was to know there are Bognalim around here? And as if that weren't bad enough, along came the orcs and took me ox skull. Gosh! And Helga, where is Helga?
Your ox skull, huh? What did you do with that? Well, what exactly are you doing here, Henson?
What brings you to these parts, Henson? It's not exactly the nicest of places.
Aren't you here for the festival? The unbelievable Wackenstein festival? My wife and I desperately wanted to see it for ourselves. The blind guardian, the statue over there, is the key. He calls people from far and wide to the festival. I finally found some information in the archives of Virunciensis as to how the guardian is activated.
Oh. Well, I've heard that there's a secret passage here. I could imagine that this opens up or something, huh? I've heard that there's a secret passage here.
Do you know anything about a secret passage through the mountains?
Secret passage? No, can't say I do. But they say that when the blind guardian awakens, then people will come to the festival from all corners of the world. Maybe they'll come from the mountains too.
Well, tell me, what's this festival all about?
So what have you found out about the festival, Henson?
You see that statue? That's the blind guardian. You could call him the patron saint of Wackenstein. They say that when the festival begins, then the revellers heed his call from all corners of the earth. According to my research, we need 3 things to start the festival. A burning ox skull, the fire-eater bell, and vervain. I actually had it all, but, well, yeah, then the orcs came.
The Fire Eater Bell?
Where will we find the Fire Eater Bell, and what kind of a name is that anyway?
Valenciensis. I tracked you down to a collector who lives outside the city in an estate on the south wall. According to the legend, the bell was mounted in a black tower. The tower caught fire. The bell fell down and smothered the source of the fire. Now, I'm sure you can work out the rest. The ringing of the bell opens the way for the blazing fire in our souls. At least that's what is written.
Valenciensis. So what are we waiting for? We'll visit the collector and...
It would be best if you went without me. I have some things to prepare here.
Well, and where are we going to find vervain?
Vervain? Doesn't that grow in Ergon? It's a hell of a long way from here.
Ha! Don't worry. I have a bag, just a minute. It's gone.
Is this what you're looking for?
Oh, yes. Yeah, there it is. Oh, I thought I'd lost it.
You did lose it.
Well, and you are lucky, the ox skull.
It should be easy to find an ox's skull. All we have to do is find a butcher.
Oh, it can't just be any old ox skull. It needs special decorations and engravings. It took me weeks to prepare that skull. Then the orcs came and took it. Must have thought it had some value.
Is it this one here?
Stone that crows, you already have it. Excellent. That is a good omen.
And what do we do with it?
Oh, well, that's simple. The ox skull must be set on fire.
You're not sure what kind of celebration needs a burning ox skull, but the mission doesn't sound too difficult.
Well, let's see what he's actually really doing here. Well, so what do we have to do to begin with the festival?
To begin the festival, we need the ox skull, the fire eater bell, and the vervain, right?
Ah, yeah, well...
Exactly. Then we need to set the skull on fire, ring the bell, and burn the herbs. And then it happens.
You're quite sure you're wasting your time. A huge festival in the middle of nowhere? But you pin your hopes on there being a spark of truth in every story, and that somehow a path will open up through the mountains when you carry out the old ritual.
To me it sounds more... See you later, Henson.
See you later, Henson.
Let me know if you say Elga.
Yeah, we will do that, sorry. To me it seems that this is more like a demonic thing or something. Maybe something bad happens, actually. Because there was something satanic on the skull, right? So what did he say? Where we find this one, the blind guardian. By the way, Wacken, that's a funny hint at a festival in Germany, Wacken, so that's more like black metal or like heavy metal and stuff, yeah, that type of music. Let's see if there's a demon coming around here. Yeah, well. So where should we get that again? Giralda? Yeah, well. Where was it? I forgot. So let's talk with
Henson.
the guy again.
Have you found?
To begin,
with the-
You're quite sure you're wasting your time?
Ah. Where was it? Oh, well,
See you later.
whatever. So, well then, it appears there's nothing else we could interact with. I don't want to light the fire right now. Throw the herbs into the fireball. No, we are not doing that. Attach the ox skull there. But up there's something. Look at the bracket. Yeah, let's go there. But I think this will be the ring. This is where we will have to ring the bell, I guess. Looking at the bracket.
a bracket on which you could hang something. Must be for the bell that Henson mentioned.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I would think that this guardian is moving his axe then or whatever, because it looks like we can get in there. It's actually a pretty cool location. Ah, this is another bowl there. Okay then, so I guess he has also enough food over here. He can eat those orcs. Then let's get out of here. Saving. There we go. I hope there's a marker. There was a name for the town. Here, this one. Viriensis. Yeah, okay, that's where we need to go. Okay. Well, let's do that. Let's do that first. Also, this way we can check out the area there. Okay, crap. There was no need, after all, to go there first. But whatever, it's not a super far way to go. So there.
Your feet carry you back to Viriensis, home of the Grand Archive. On the south wall is a house whose owner, according to Henson, has the Fire Eater bell in his possession.
Well, let's go to this collector's
You
house.
follow the street to an estate on the south wall, which is surrounded by a
there's
fence.
another.
The paved path to the door is
Ah,
lined with
there's the
hydrangea.
thieves' hideout.
You
Oh,
knock
come
on the door
on.
gently, and after a while, it is opened by a chubby man in expensive clothes. The man gives you a fleeting glance.
We don't want to buy anything.
He intends to close the door again without waiting for your answer.
Wait a minute.
Wait, I've been told you have a rare bell? Fire Eater.
The man pauses.
Fire Eater? How?
Before he can finish what he's saying, a red-haired woman pushes past him. She is also wearing expensive clothes and is heavily made up. After she gives him a stern look, the man disappears into the house. She scrutinizes you with greenish blue eyes.
How do you know about that, Shorty?
Hello there. Well, someone in the city told me. Now let's tell her the truth. A man called Henson told me about it.
A man called Henson.
Henson? The vagabond that broke into our house? Now he's sending groundlings to assassinate us and steal our belongings?
No.
What did he tell you? That we have gold, jewels?
No. Henson is our adversary. We want to snatch the bell away from under his nose.
The woman's eyes pierce through you. You manage with great effort to resist her gaze.
I'd like to get that ugly thing out of the house. All right then. I'll sell you the bell for 500 gold pieces.
Well, that's too expensive.
That really is too expensive. Perhaps we can...
Before you know it, the door is slammed shut in your face.
Oh.
You go back to the rest of the group.
Doesn't look like it went too well. Maybe I should try my luck, Tungdil. I can be very persuasive.
Well, yes, please. Yeah, let's send Rodario to the collector's house.
Rodario follows the hydrangea-lined path to the door in elegant strides. He knocks on the door energetically, and a little later the door is opened by a red-headed woman. When she sees Rodario, her expression lightens. She opens the door fully and takes a tentative step forward.
What can I do for you? Are you a singer? An actor? Or a lute player?
The name is Rodario Fairmaid, gifted showman, mime, and dramatist. At your service.
Rodario elegantly pulls the hat from his head and bows before her.
What wonderful rose bushes you have here. How wonderful hydrangeas you have here. How wonderful hibiscus bushes you have here. Yeah, let's go in. Well, rose bushes, I guess this means that we are jumping into the bush or whatever. Hydrangeas, I don't know that, but hibiscus shouldn't have any thorns or something, so let's...
Your wonderful hibiscus bushes really caught my attention. You have exquisite taste.
The woman's greenish-blue eyes flash with anger. It immediately becomes clear to Rodario that he has made a mistake.
Oh no.
It's about details, damn it. It's all about
Oh,
the
no.
details.
They're hydrangeas.
The woman turns around and heads inside the house.
Oh well. Please don't hide those beautiful light brown... No. I will never be able to forget your greenish blue eyes as long as I live.
I will never be able to forget your greenish-blue eyes as long as I live.
Yeah,
A smile
that's what I
follows,
remember.
then a glance from those eyes, which are indeed a greenish blue.
It would seem to me you have a skilled tongue and a love of details.
Anyone who does not notice your beauty must be walking through life with eyes closed. In terms of my tongue...
Oh, Mr. Rodario. How about a private presentation of your skills?
Rodario lays an experienced hand around the woman's waist and disappears into the house with her.
At your service, my dear.
After an hour, Rodario comes out of the house with a broad grin on his face and the bell in a bag.
The bell, as ordered. Apart from the esteemed Nomura, no woman has ever resisted my sweet words, not to mention my hands when...
All right.
You feel your cheeks turning red as you imagine what Rodario has just done.
Well, I guess that was a win-win situation then, alright. So, there is the... Save the game. There is the thieves' hideout. That was like really far away. I didn't see that here. Well, let's go there. Let's check it out. There.
You can make out a cave in the bank of a dried-out riverbed, with several small fires burning in it. You don't see any guards, so you approach carefully. Men and women jump as they notice you. There is terror written in their emaciated faces. When a little girl screams and runs away from you, the whole camp is alerted, and a group of men and women step out of the cave.
Is that them? Your benefactors?
Tavia, who came out of the cave next to the man, nods.
You've led them straight here.
Who are you?
The man resembles Tavia. His face too tells of a struggle between defiant determination and fatigue and resignation.
I am Gerald, Tavia's brother. I led these people here from Tabayin.
You look around you. You guess there are about 10 families, less than 50 people. Half of them are children and youths.
Well, Tavia couldn't have known that someone followed her.
Your sister couldn't have known that she was being followed. Nomura has quite a talent for not being seen.
She shouldn't even have gone to Seaton in the first place. I knew that nothing good would come of it.
Well, how are things in Tabayin?
Tabayin is a fertile country in the north, but much more importantly these days, it borders the Perish land to the east.
How are things in Tabayin?
Gerald's expression changes. It's as if he's looking through you.
The Perish land is raging. It poisons the spirit, and those who become possessed by it just...
Gerald looks at his hands, which he involuntarily forms into claws.
They no longer recognize you. Brothers, mothers, children. My brother-in-law. I had to...
With visible effort, he wrenches himself free of his terrible memories.
We can only hope that the Magi manage to build a new barrier soon.
You cannot bring yourself to quash the last hope he has.
Yeah, well, Tavia went to Seaton on her own initiative.
Tavia went to Seaton on her own initiative.
Our gold was gone and our supplies were dwindling, despite being on half rations. I said we should just take what we need if no one is going to help us, but my sister wouldn't have anything to do with it. She took the wedding jewelry from our village. the most valuable thing we had with us, and sold it without my knowing. She then took this money and went to Seaton with several men. I was completely beside myself when I heard about it, but then they came back with food and grain, and I thought they had really done it.
He laughs cheerlessly and shakes his head.
For a few minutes we thought we were saved.
Yeah, what's wrong with the grain from Seaton?
What's wrong with the grain from Seaton?
We thought we finally had a change of luck for the better. We were praying for a new start, but then we discovered that most of the grain was rotten and unusable. They'd been ripped off by the bloody steward. We all got together and discussed what was to be done. The majority was in favour of going to Seaton and taking what was due, at any price. The next morning, Tavia disappeared. It was clear to me that she had returned to Seaton. We were going to give her a couple of days, and in the meantime, we prepared for our attack. We needed weapons, and we needed a plan.
Well, I am here to retrieve the supplies and the grain.
The supplies and the grain, where are they?
Gerald glances at your companions.
The grain is mainly useless. There's only 4 or 5 usable sacks. We shared out the supplies, and that'll keep us going for the next few weeks.
Well, I think you should keep the grain and the supplies. You need them and you also paid for them, but don't attack the village.
You're in greater need of the grain and the supplies than the people in Seaton. Keep both.
Gerald stares at you. Only after a few seconds does he finally close his mouth.
Thank you very much, sir. When I saw you turn up here heavily armed, I thought the game was up.
How could we ever justify letting people on the run die if we have enough to share ourselves?
You see tired but happy faces all around you. The people breathe a collective sigh of relief.
Know this, good dwarf. Whenever you need help, we'll come. We'll stand by your side. We don't have much to offer you, but we can muster together a few strong arms for battle, and we have some outstanding archers.
You nod and are happy to have made some new friends.
Oh well, oh righteous, don't see the world as black and white, yup. Well, actually we could need your help against the orcs.
We wouldn't ask if it wasn't important, but we need your help to destroy an orc stronghold.
Gerald nods.
We're in your debt. We'll send our 5 best archers.
Yeah, that's
So
fine.
long, my friend.
Thank you. So, and I think that also ends up with a good solution here all in all. And Seaton got the right information there already, so... But then... 1, 2, 3... Yeah, I guess we should go here and take the fisher boat. Let's do that rather.
The fishing village seems as busy as ever. Samuel, the fisherman, is working on his boat again and looks up as you approach.
Oh, back in Polebrook already? If you want to get over to the other side, I'll ferry you across for 10 provisions or 20 gold.
Yeah, 20 gold coins for ferrying us across.
You give Samuel the gold, and after a long discussion with the dwarves in the group, you follow him onto the boat. The dwarves literally leap out of the boat as soon as you reach dry land.
We could have died. I hope it was worthwhile, Scholar.
Yeah. Okay, we are really out of food now. Well. Let's go here then. The big
Your
question
path
is...
leads you once again to the Minstrel Castle Tavern. The warm, familial glimmer from inside is, as ever, inviting.
Let's enter the tavern.
You enter the tavern again and sit at a free table. As usual, Boindil orders a round of ale, which is promptly brought over.
Well, let's go to the bar and talk to the landlady.
You go to the bar where the landlady is working and sit on a stool. The landlady, a stout, middle-aged woman with long hair tied in a ponytail, looks up briefly but says nothing.
Well, do you have any rations to sell? No. Well. But how about a new nice ivory statue? There you go. Confirm. Have to go back to
You
the
nod.
others. And then let's talk to this group of armed humans.
Good day, gentlemen.
Get lost, groundling.
Be quiet! The good dwarf may want to make use of our services if you stop insulting him.
The mercenary immediately becomes sheepish and concentrates on his tankard of beer.
My name is Gurnham, the leader of this troop.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. Gurnham. I am Tungdil Goldhand. I actually do wish to inquire after your services against an orc camp in the west.
The leader of the mercenaries looks at you, trying to size you up.
You and your companions look as though you know how to handle your weapons. Must be a damn big orc camp.
Otherwise, we wouldn't ask for your help. So, are you in?
Why not? 500 gold coins for me and 9 of my men, in advance.
You go back to the mercenaries. They look up briefly before turning back to their drinks.
So, have you made your decision, dwarf?
Well, you know... Namora could negotiate with them, because she's a woman. That's that. I think they will like a nice... Although she's an elf, right? Oh well, let's talk...
You send Namora to try and haggle down the price of the mercenaries.
If it will help against the orcs. Hey guys, we need your help with a couple of orcs. Name your price.
The men look up, and as they see who is standing in front of them, their faces brighten.
Right.
We wouldn't take money from someone like you, sweetheart. I'm sure you can show your appreciation in other ways.
Namora says nothing. She stares into the man's eyes, and he falls silent. He seems to shrink and to have lost the capacity to talk. Finally, Namora looks away and turns to go.
All right then, I'll find someone else.
Wait, stay here, darling.
The young mercenary jumps up and tries to hold Namora back by the arm, but she sidesteps quickly, and he grasps at thin air. He trips over Namora's foot, which just happens to be in the right place, and clatters to the floor.
Oh, come on, boys. Don't you know how to treat a lady?
The leader of the mercenaries smiles at Namora, revealing several missing teeth.
For such a beautiful woman like you, we'll make a very special price. For 250 gold pieces, we'll demonstrate what we're capable of.
Well, I think that's probably the best price that we get. These guys, yeah, I don't think that Rodario will convince them. They will rather laugh at him or something, and they won't have much sense for any arts or anything anyway. So let's pay them 250 bucks.
Here is your payment. 250 gold coins.
You place a pouch containing the counted coins on the table in front of Gurnham.
We will seize the orc camp with you, and then perhaps celebrate a bit?
He grins over at Namora, who manages with some effort to avoid killing the mercenary.
Well, yeah, that would have been counterproductive. Let's leave the tavern.
Bavragor and Boindil, who are absorbed in a drinking competition, have to be practically dragged out of the tavern. But in the end, you are able to continue your journey.
There you go. So I think that was probably a good thing. Let's save our progress. And then let's go over here. Oh yeah, there. Foot sword. Travel. Oh yeah. Well. So let's do Wackenstein first.
The old ruins of Wackenstein appear before you.
Let's enter it. Let's do this first. Let's see what this does. Wackenstein. There we go. So we've got the bell.
Henson, do you have a minute?
Have you found...
Yeah, no. You tried to steal the bell in Virantius.
Henson, I heard you tried to steal the bell.
What, steal? No, I wanted to borrow it. But I had less luck with that red-haired witch than you.
Well, what do we have to do to begin the
To begin the festival, we need the ox skull, the fire eater bell, and the vervain,
So
right?
we've got everything now, right?
Exactly. Then we need to set the skull on fire,
Okay.
ring the bell, and burn the herbs.
So skull, bell, and
You're
herbs.
quite sure you're wasting your time. A huge festival in the middle of nowhere. But you pin your hopes on there being a spark of truth in every story, and that somehow a path will open up through the mountains when you carry out the old ritual.
See you later, Ensign.
Let me know if you see Helga.
All right.
There you go. Then let's ring the bell. Oh, well, we just had that one
Fits
in
like
our
a glove.
pocket, huh? And then let's get down here. I would have thought that we did do it at least 3 times or so, but well. Herbs into the fire bowl. Aha. Something is happening.
Loud and powerful music follows the fog and the figures, crushing over your head in roaring waves. The force of the music clouds your senses, and it seems as if the statue of the blind guardian rises from his throne. You want to draw your companion's attention to it, but then you suddenly realize that you have a tankard of ale in your hand. You instinctively try it, and are happy to note that you haven't drunk such good ale since Ogre's death. The night becomes a colourful whirl of ale, music, dance, and ecstasy. You can no longer remember why you are here or who you are celebrating with. For a few hours you forget what was and what is to come. You are completely in the here and now. You wake up the next morning. You're lying on your back and staring into a sky that is much too bright. You turn onto your side with difficulty and see your companions all around you, but no one else. The remains of a wild party, campfires, tents, and ale tankards are still there, but the magic has gone. You stand up, muttering curses, and try to suppress the taste in your mouth and the pain in your head. To your great surprise, you see that the stony figure of the blind guardian has revealed a tunnel that leads into the rock of the mountain.
Oh, that's cool. A feast like no other. Celebrate the greatest feast in an unusual location. Nice. Does this mean... Oh, okay, it's just that we can go there now. Okay, I guess so. Saving. I think that's it, huh? Let's... I'm going to reload. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want to destroy this orc camp. But let's see what happens if we go around here, actually.
If we go on now, we probably can't come back. The mechanism looks like it will close the pass behind us. We should be sure that we have done all we need to.
Uh-huh. Well, nothing can stop us now. The firstlings' stronghold is less than 10 days
The
march
victory
away.
over the orcs was hard fought, but you have won. Not least thanks to your aides. You take care of the wounded and take your leave before you finally continue on your way into the mountains.
Okay, well, that is... Okay, I guess we should attack the camp first then. Okay, as good as it gets, take a character to level 10. Boindal, invincible. Yeah, I want him to have cleave. Okay, no. Okay, then. No. Ah! Yeah, we can't go through. Okay, no. Then let's definitely do the orc battle first. Let's go there. That's much better then. 2, 3. Because we've prepared this battle here for a while. Oh, and we are out of provisions. But we will find some in this giant orc camp, hopefully. So, but what happens there in the orc camp that we have infiltrated already? Where we have some friends here, the desperate refugees who sent their bowmen and the mercenaries who have an eye on Namora and worked for us, or are working for us, for 250 gold pieces. What happens next we will see in the next episode. Many thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. Some cool ideas here. Yeah, and well, I missed this one here with the... I didn't see it there. I feel that this was like a little bit... Yeah, the game could have given a little bit more advice what they mean. Yeah, that was a little bit too far away. It's also not very logical that it's so far away. And our friend here, what's her name again? Namora, did that like within one day. We were down here, right? That doesn't make much sense. Like it's a week's travel away. That's why I only looked in this area here, but well, whatever. So, and it looks like next time we will have an epic battle. Let's see. I'm looking forward to that. Let's see. So many thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please do click the like button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell so you never ever miss an episode again. And we'll continue next time. See you then. And if you want to share any thoughts, feelings, tips and tricks, or just well, I like this, please go on. You are most welcome. See you next time. Bye-bye.